Halfback sent in motion. They do go for it. It's Manning. And Ingram hauls it in. And he gets it to the 34. Good enough for the first. That'll be a gain of 16. And on fourth down, they're able to convert and move the sticks. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get up near the 45. They'll spot it at the 44. It'll be a pickup of 10 yards. And it'll be second and very short.
Really tough drive, but that run helped salvage something there because now there's something positive that came out of it. They got to see good blocking, good push by the offensive line, wide receivers trying to get involved, a good run by the back. And now maybe it'll be a catalyst for them to look at going forward, watching it on tape. Maybe they can keep incorporating that type of a run into their offense.
To the sideline, and oh, that's well done. Able to drag the feet. He's going to have the first down. At 5 yards on the play there as the drive will continue. And to give this time to the tailback. And he'll be brought down right at midfield after a gain of only a couple.
Well, he's looking for some running room, and there wasn't a whole lot of it there on that play. I think he was lucky to get a couple of yards out of it. So those defenders, they were rallying to the football pretty quickly.
Wow, what happened?
From midfield, here's Manning. Taking a shot here for Marshall. It's caught at the 10. Touchdown, Giants. Brandon Marshall, 50 yards. And the Giants add on to their lead. As a former DB, you might not like to see that, but from a wide receiver's perspective, those are the plays they dream of.
Correct on both counts, all right? Because once he took off, I mean, let's face it, that should have been done in Big Sky Country. Aren't any speed limits out there? And off he went. Glad I wasn't the one trying to chase him.
Rosas now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And all that worked, but he stopped where he ultimately would have been, and he's simply taken a knee, and that's the 25-yard line. So the football switching hands here in just a second. And, you know, Tom Brady, just to go off on a tangent for a second, may have lost the Super Bowl, but third MVP this past season, and what he did at age 40, really something, right, Charles?
Absolutely phenomenal. Ended up beating out Todd Gurley, the running back for the Los Angeles Rams. But he would have traded it for a Super Bowl win, don't you think? How about this? The last 9 NFL MVPs to play in the Super Bowl that same season, 0-9.
Yeah.
He had to go all the way back to Kurt Warner in, what, 1999, where he won the double?
We were going over that stat earlier. That is hard to believe.
But he would have been the MVP had the Patriots pulled that one out.
He still has 5 rings, though. 5 Super Bowl titles for Brady. Looking for a seam, but finding none. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
While there was no gain on that run, we do know coaches whose identity is rooted in taking it almost to the limit and then changing things up on you down the stretch. I think we're getting really close to that point in time, though, where the identity may have to go out the window, and they've got to go a little.
And the giant rush gets home as down he goes. Damon Harrison. He's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. On 4th down, here comes the Steeler punter Jordan Berry to kick it away. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts. So as they take it over, we step aside. The Steelers call here on the Aussie, Australian-born Jordan Berry now to punt this one away. This will be now a hit and a loose football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. Was hoping to make a play there on the return with his speed. Instead, he makes a play for the other side.
Good hit.
Yeah, and how many times have we heard coaches say, you know, sometimes it's not really about those X's and O's we drop. It's about those Jimmies and Joes. And when you have a punt returner, he's one of those Jimmies and Joes, one of the best athletes. He's unable to make the play that they were seeking, though.
Roethlisberger now off the bootleg. Eluding the pressure right. And able to get him down, but he does reach the
Damn right. Put that shit on, nigga.
We won't see a play on first down. We're going to get a timeout instead, as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. Now Bell. And he'll get this one back to the 5-yard line, but no further than that. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up 2nd and goal.
No gain on that run, and while this team is down, they're not out of it by any stretch of the imagination. Maybe you just have to think about different style of running in order to get this guy going.
And a stoppage here, a timeout before this 3rd down play takes place, as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. Definitely be a disappointment to come out of this starting position with just 3 points. They need to try to dial something up now, 3rd and 10. They'll try and run it in with Bell. Shrugs the tackle.
He's short! He's short, baby! Let's go!
Just a short pickup. Now on 4th and inches, they're going to want to talk this over. We get a timeout, as the clock will stop with 21 seconds to go here in the first half. And no move to take the offense on the field. They're going to stay out there and go for it on 4th and goal. They come out here in the eye. Roethlisberger keeps it. Try to wedge his way in there. No signal. I don't think he got there. He did it. They try the sneak, but not enough push. He doesn't get in. And this Giants defense able to come up with a goal line stand. And tough starting field position here. On first down, Manning is going to find his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of only a yard, and it'll make it 2nd down.
So many times you hear today's NFL described as a space game. Get your best players into space with the football in their hands. That's why sometimes you just swing it out to your runner, get him out in the flat, and let him have a chance to make people miss an open field.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports. So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3. That'll be taken in the end zone. And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. A big play there. Taking it in. And the Steelers are able to make this a close game again. That's a score you felt they had to have here in the 3rd quarter to get back in this game.
And you know that there's an emphasis on their side. Hey, we know this. We know where we are. But sometimes that binds you up so much that you try too hard, you don't get the score. A perfect combination of urgency, yet relaxed enough to get it done.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score.
You want this coffee colada?
And New York set to take the field. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking for some separation here as we begin the third quarter.
I like the way you term that because now I think they go a little bit deeper into their playbook. They like what they did in the first half. That worked okay. But in order to get the separation that you just talked about, change things up a little bit. Change your tendencies to try and hit them a little bit more with some things they didn't see in the first half.
Let's see if they do just that.
I should definitely like a ginger snap cookie. Ginger snap cookie.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this one up to the 26. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9.
This is what happens sometimes when you abandon the running game. It's hard to get back to it because once guys get out of that mentality of firing out and hitting people, hard to get them started again occasionally.
Now Manning throwing on 2nd down. And bringing it in right side.
Look, nigga try to kill me tonight.
To get this one across the 35. A giant first down. Manning to an open Beckham.
I think that's a big pickup for a first down because when you run a drag route against zone, you're sometimes asking for trouble because you might run into a defender.
Yeah, well, there they ran into a first down. Executed it to perfection.
I did throw it down the field, scored a touchdown down the field. Nigga, Brandon Morris, who? You try and kill it, nigga.
On first down, Manning.
Oh, shit.
Quite hold it. Got hit. Ball pops out. Incomplete. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall.
Manning again here on 2nd and 10. And he fires one that's intercepted. Picked up by the former first-rounder Artie Burns. There he goes right side. And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Steeler touchdown.
Now, that was a beautiful play. A pick 6. How would you punctuate something like that, partner?
What do you mean with an exclamation mark?
Exclamation mark, a big word. What would you do with that?
Ampersand?
I like it.
The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
Hey, a simple tip of the cap, a nod of the head to the defense. Congratulations.
I had it open, bro. I don't know how to throw that route. That route be open, but I don't know how to throw it.
We were able to be in position to score. Let's go ahead and attack again. Continue to have that kind of confidence. Not worry about the one play that didn't allow them to get into the end zone.
And this time they'll be trying to get it into the end zone. We'll see what they do. Boswell for the extra point.
Well, miss this field goal because you my homeboy. That coffee got me wired as hell already. I got to get 2 hours.
He's got it, and we're all tied at 21.
You still going with us Friday? What you have to do?
So all square here in this third quarter as the kick's away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a couple yards deep, he'll go to a knee. He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25. The Giants offense now, they get ready to head back on the field.
You ready? He's like,
Now Manning to try again after the pick six. He rifles one that's intercepted. Sean Davis with a pick. And he brings this one back. It's a pick six for a Steeler touchdown.
That was an interception, but on the field, the guys who are picking it off, they're not saying that. What word are they using? It's Oski. And that means catch the ball and go the other way.
That's your vernacular. I've never heard anybody say Oski.
Ask around. They'll tell you.
Fuck!
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick six. And now the kick is away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. Here's the Giant offense now making their way back out onto the field. They had that lead that is now gone. It is completely gone. How does that affect the psyche? Or am I reading into that too much? They should be okay still?
No, you're not reading into it too much at all. You've got to wonder what the psyche is of a team, because once you build up a lead and things are rolling pretty well, you don't expect it to change. And for it to change this dramatically, and now they're the team doing the chasing, yeah, you want to check out where they are mentally and whether or not they have it in them to come back. We'll soon find out.
Yeah, they're on their heels a bit right now. And this is Shepard on the catch. And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. 7 yards the pickup on the pitch and catch.
When you see zone defense and you know you've got a drag route on as your primary call, you've got to be really careful as a passer about how far you let your guy go, because he might wander into some tough coverage.
So they complete the pass, and now they face a second down. Possible run anticipation here as the D-line sandwiches together. On second down, here's Manning. Over the middle, he's got his tight end Ingram. And he's able to take this one up to the 35-yard line. So just 4 yards on the pickup, but that's good enough to extend the drive. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. Shotgun now for Manning. And the Steeler pressure too much here. He's going to go down. Stephon Tuitt in there to sack him for a loss of 6. In motion, the tight end. Time running out here on the play clock. Manning going to throw. Looking for Shepard deep. And incomplete there. A nice hit. Jars the ball free and brings up third down. And Charles, got to like what this defense has been able to do these last couple of plays.
Yeah, they get the sack on first down, then they force the incomplete pass. Now they're just a play away from getting the football right back, but it's a big play. They've got to hold up.
The Giants on third down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 16. They'll need to get the play off quickly. To throw, it's Manning. And he comes back with one complete. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. It'll be a pickup of 14, but they're still a little bit short as it brings up 4th. Here we go on fourth down.
Oh, it is. He right there, bro. Come on. It's a swing route. I'm throwing it already. I moved just a little bit over. I can throw that shit.
They have the lead now. They'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had the ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Shift together here from the D-line. Now Roethlisberger to throw on second down.
Out of bounds, can't get his feet in.
Sideline, but not in the field of play. They say it's incomplete. The throw led him a little too far. It brings up third down. And the Steelers on third down. Just 1 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 14. So the D-line's going to spread out.
That's what's up.
Now Ben on 3rd and long. Over the middle here to Brown.
Oh, good one. Boy,
And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line.
I'm trying to
They
tell
pick
you.
up 25 as they convert on 3rd. And now inside the red zone, the offense will operate. Now a first down carry by Bell. Looking for a cutback lane, but nothing there as he's met at the line of scrimmage. No gain on the play. It'll be second down. And when you're running the football, one thing you don't want to see is a big boy coming up there to swallow you whole in those D tackles and nose tackles.
No, you're actually counting on your big boys to protect you from them. But on that play, the defensive tackle had the leverage, and he won the battle. No gain, correct?
No gain. They go play action now. Roethlisberger. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down.
I would get bruised.
And 5 in the secondary now for the Giants on third down. Now Roethlisberger. Complete to Smith-Schuster.
boy.
And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. They'll wind up losing 3 yards here. And that'll bring up fourth down. And Boswell's kick is good. And that will push the lead up to double digits now at 10. So the drive stalls out, but they are able to put 3 points on the board.
Yeah, just a yard or two shorter than an extra point, so no problems converting there.
That'll be taken in the end zone. And he'll be brought down at the 23, make it the 24-yard line. And New York set to take the field. And on that last drive, went for it on fourth, turned it over. But good job by their defense, though. They held them to 3, but this offense, they've got to be a little bit better, a little bit more careful here.
And sometimes when you see these calls on fourth down, when they decide to go for it, it's not necessarily the coach saying, I believe in my offense. Sometimes the coach saying, I believe in my defense. I can afford to go for it here, because if we don't get it, I don't think we'll give up more than 3. And that's exactly what happened there.
You think that factored in?
I do. I think that he had that in his mind going into the game, that I'm going to be aggressive on offense because I know I've got a defense that can hold up their end.
Now the offense lining up 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Manning. Throwing into traffic there, and that's complete. And he'll get up to the 43-yard line. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
This possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game.
Yes.
Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown. 3 yards to go here on 2nd down. From the gun, it's Manning. Buying time to his left. And avoids the contact by sliding. Eli, not something you see a lot, sporting the wheels and picking up the first.
Offensively, they liked their situation, so they tried to take a shot downfield, but no one was open. So it was tuck it in run time, and he picks up a 1st down.
On 1st and 10, here's Manning. He'll let it go deep for Beckham. He took a shot on 1st down, but couldn't connect.
This defense was definitely alert to the possibility of the deep ball, and they were more than ready for it.
They've got the lead, 4th quarter. Maybe can expect more passes like that downfield. 2nd down here after the incomplete pass. And the wideout in motion. Manning will try again on 2nd down.
Damn.
Pressure too much here. He's going down. Cameron Hayward in there to make the sack. He buries him for a loss of 10. 3rd and long for the Giants, and Eli following the sack. And some changes here as the D-line separates some. On 3rd and long, it's Manning. And he's got his big tight end over the middle, complete. And this time he's able to take it down to the 42. An incredible play there. They do get big yardage, but they're still stopped a yard or two short, and it's 4th down. Now a first carry here for Shane Vereen. And he will have a 1st down here at about the 40. It'll be a 2-yard gain, and they're able to convert here on 4th and inches.
Who baby that is?
And a new set of downs here after picking up the first on the ground. And the D-line pinching together must be expecting the run.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking.
Manning now on 1st down. To Shepard, complete over the middle. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. 23 yards on the play. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Escaping the pressure right. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
What's the old adage? Be quick, but don't hurry. Well, that went right out the window there. He was hurried, harassed.
Yeah.
Had to be gotten rid of.
He almost killed me right there. I should have hit that tight end right there. I should have.
They'll run it now out of the gun.
Damn,
and he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. Give him 4 on the ground there. They're now left with 3rd and 6.
Well, if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Now, correct me if I'm wrong. You're down 2 scores. I don't think you need to rush just yet, but you can't take your time either.
Yeah, even if you don't.
And he is
Let's
in.
Ooh.
Touchdown, Giants. Orleans Darkwa taking it in from a yard out. And the Giants able to get this back within a touchdown. And the lead is down to a field goal now.
Boo. These games be so fucking intense. The weed don't even work.
Rosas now to kick this one away. That's fielded in the end zone. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And they split the uprights last time for 3. They've got the lead.
Woo.
They're not going to play this conservative.
I just drove it. That's a tough-ass drive I just did, bro. Now I got to play.
I like the way you're thinking because
I know you don't care.
You're exactly right.
That's what
Try
I'm
to sit on a lead and play that way. That doesn't work too well for most teams. Run your offense. Run what you do best. Exactly. Put it all the way down and try to increase.
Oh, we take that. We take that, baby. We take that.
And he'll lose yardage here, going down back at the 28. And when do they start thinking about burning these timeouts? They've got all 3 still defensively.
Why you
have
get
to start
coming
right now? Here's the time, and that means you've got to stop them on defense, not give up the yardage. Use your timeouts in order to get the ball back and try and score yourself. But now is the time to start using those timeouts.
And keep in mind, it'll also stop the clock at the 2-minute warning. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments.
That's the draw.
They'll go again with Bell. They'll only get a couple
Tough,
up
baby.
to about
Tough,
the 30.
baby. 2 hamburgers.
And this is an absolutely big third down that's been set up here, partner, and there's no other way to put it. The defense has to get a stop here if they have any hopes of winning this game.
Has to. You said big third down. I'd put the word big in capital letters here.
Watch Hulk. Watch Thor. Do Thor hard, bro. Oh, she don't like shit like that. All right.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long.
B-lady.
Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. And now maybe they want some extra time to talk about this 3rd and long play as we'll get a timeout. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And the Steelers on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10.
Hurry up, let's go.
From the shotgun, it's Roethlisberger.
Good
And
DL.
hang on to it through the contact. Incomplete.
That's a first down if he holds on, but you saw the contact.
Because this is what I do. Why? Not right now.
Force a 4th down.
Damn.
Played defensively there, as you said, just to knock it free, because if he had caught that,
Why?
pass the sticks,
What the-
first down. Here's Jordan Berry now. On for his 2nd punt. He'd take a repeat of his first.
You gotta stop. You gotta go outside. I do that because that's what I do. I talk to myself in 3rd person because that's what I do.
Boomer. And he'll be knocked down sideways.
No, I just said good
44-yard
DL.
boot,
That's
just
it.
a yard on the return as he's covered up quickly. And out will come the offense as they take over.
It's 28-31. I have 1:50 right now. Please, let me be in my zone. I said good D. Hey, you talk to yourself, right? Yeah, she talked to you.
Back to throw. And, a crusher there as it's
See, you done made me throw a pick because you distracted me.
And he brings this one back. It's a pick 6.
Dang.
Touchdown.
Leave me alone.
And so much for the game-winning 2-minute drive. I think that
You worry
interception return there
about what I'm
pretty
saying.
much
Good
seals the deal.
detail and all of that stuff. I'm talking to you. I'm supposed to be focusing
sealing the deal for themselves.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this
No,
one's
you
in
know
the
what
air.
messed me up? You talking to me.
And a fair catch.
I got a minute and 41. I
taken
can still come back. Can I do what I do?
The New York
Can I do what I do?
take the field.
I have the ball. He just scored off the pick six. Be down 3. I got time. Gotta have time. Gotta have faith. If I score, be down
Throwing after
3.
the interception. Manning. Pressure comes and the Steelers take him down.
Thank you.
Bud Dupree in there
Let
to
me
drop
finish
him
the
as the
game,
clock
please.
continues to roll. Back to throw. Manning. Over the middle to Beckham. And down he'll go at the 25. The reception good for 7. It's third down. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also third down.
Cover 2.
Manning to throw. And now the ball comes out. Manning lost it.
Why?
Plays like this where the ball comes free, it's
Well, I
often
see
unusual
these
for the
shits,
team
bro.
that
Why they
lost it
won't
to
let
get
me
it
throw
back.
this ball?
Because this is the quarterback. The ball gets away from him. Everyone else is trying to execute what they're supposed to do on offense. They're usually looking in the other direction, downfield, or have moved away from him. In this case, though, a teammate is able to come up with the ball.
Now Manning. Gotta have this one.
Oh my God, bro! Good
They
game,
had
cut.
to go for it with such little time remaining.
That fucking
And that'll be
thing right
just
there.
about all she wrote for this one. The Steelers offense now, they head back onto the field. Getting down to the end here, they have a 2-score lead. Barely, but it's a 2-score lead, so that probably makes you as a coach feel a lot more comfortable right now, doesn't it, Charles?
It does, but it doesn't mean now you go out and run option or some kind of a wild double reverse or anything like that. But you do know that if anything does go haywire, you're still in control of this game.
I want a double reverse, don't you?
I'm just waiting for that day where we actually see something like that in this situation.
We'll see what happens here. Oh, Roethlisberger going to throw. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. And now before this first down play, we're going to get a timeout here. It'll be their third and final timeout, so as they talk things over, we'll step aside. Here's Roethlisberger. And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jason Pierre-Paul in there to drop him for his second sack now here tonight. Roethlisberger to throw. And this will be caught. Well, forget taking the knee. Some late gamesmanship here as they throw for a late touchdown.
Well, that's what I call an answer right there. They gave up a sack on the previous play. How about what they did to finish things off, turning it right back around?
That's the response, and that O-line feels a lot better now, don't they?
Yeah, without a doubt, because give up the sack on the previous play, that just hurts those guys because they never want to see their guy get hit.